One man is in jail right now, awaiting charges for a Christmas Day shooting that killed one woman and injured 5 other adults. Our Rich Nye was at the scene right after this shooting. He's got new developments in the investigation tonight, including the arrest of the alleged shooter. Rich?
Right, Scott. Police believe that a 35-year-old man is solely responsible for shooting 6 people inside a house just after 12:30 p.m. on Christmas. A 37-year-old woman died in that shooting. Police say that victims of the shooting identified the suspect when officers arrived. The 35-year-old man was allegedly found hiding in bushes not far from the house on Meadowlark Drive, near 42nd in Arlington. 37-year-old Anna Paredes died. Police have not said if she is the mother of any of the 4 children who were in the house during the shooting.
Recognize the real human impact that this had. You know, there was a family in here. There were children that were inside this home when these shots rang out. Our officers were away from their families and had to respond to this senseless tragedy because somebody couldn't resolve the conflict peacefully.
Another woman and 4 men also suffered gunshot wounds, but are expected to recover. An investigator was back at the house Thursday, searching the area and talking to neighbors. A neighbor told me there are large, loud parties at the house every weekend, and the parties have happened for about a year. No one answered the door Thursday. And that neighbor also told me she believes there is an illegal bar operating in the backyard.
Rich, do we know what the relationship is between the suspect and these victims?
Well, obviously it was Christmas Day.
Right.
And I saw adults and children leave that house. They had gift bags, party supplies. It certainly appeared that there had been a family holiday gathering, but police could not tell me what the relationship was between the suspect and the victims, or if they considered this a domestic violence incident. There seemed to be a lot of people in and out of that house.
Okay, we'll continue to cover this story. Rich Nye, thanks so much. Well, tonight at 6, we're learning more details about another shooting on Christmas Day here in Indianapolis. Police tonight have identified the victim as 44-year-old Cedric Cruz. They tell us he was shot and killed around 11 yesterday morning on Kitley Avenue, which is near 46th in Arlington. IMPD told us they found the victim at the scene, took him to the hospital where he later died. No arrests have been made, and an investigation is now underway. Tonight in Indiana, a couple is facing more than 100 charges in Morgan County. Some of these charges date back to the alleged incidents from more than a decade ago. The man is facing 59 criminal charges, including child molesting and promotion of human trafficking. The woman is facing 62 charges, including strangulation and domestic battery. Now, some of these alleged incidents date back to 2011. Both of these individuals appeared in court today for their initial hearing. Want to show you the scene right now. Just 2 days ago here in downtown Indianapolis, as firefighters battled this early morning fire at a historic church. They worked hours to put out the flames, but eventually crews were ordered to demolish this building because of safety concerns. Today, crews were back out there at the former site of the sanctuary on Penn. This is near Pennsylvania and Walnut. The historic church served as a wedding venue. As of tonight, the cause of that fire remains under investigation. It was sort of a gloomy, cloudy day across central Indiana, and now as you look at our interactive radar, you can see that rain is moving through and warmer temperatures. Rob's in for Angela to point all that out for us.
Yeah, the chance of rain we have right now is out there. It's just very, very scattered, not terribly heavy. Tomorrow, that will be a much more active radar that we're dealing with right now. And temperatures will probably be a little bit warmer as well. And wait until you see Saturday's numbers. Let's get you through this first. Watching a few of these scattered showers. If you're traveling up Interstate 65 to Lafayette, you may deal with some wet pavement, but that's about it. Otherwise, I think this will move out of here. We'll keep a small chance for a few scattered showers in the forecast in the short term. I'd say over the next 3 or 4 hours. And then rain chances really diminish overnight. 49 is where we sit currently. We were into the 50s earlier. Some of you made it into the mid 50s. I think we're going to hold those temperatures into the 40s during the overnight. Not much of a cool down. And I know you see the raindrop icons here. That chance for showers will stay there, although it is certainly a diminishing chance through this evening. Overnight, in addition to a couple of showers, watch for some patchy fog that may develop, especially once those temperatures drop down into the mid 40s. Tomorrow, rain is likely, and I say likely because a soaker is going to move through here and give us a good chance with warmer temperatures, and it is the first of 3 rain chances that we have in our forecast. I'll outline all 3 of those coming up.
All right, Rob, see you in a little bit. The city of Anderson tonight is taking a big step to help Hoosiers without a place to call home. Our partners at the Anderson Herald Bulletin are reporting that Mayor Thomas Broderick Jr. awarded $900,000 in American Rescue Plan funding to combat homelessness. Some of that money will go toward housing. The money is going to Aspire Indiana Health. It's coming from the American Rescue Plan. It'll be used to address things like mental health, substance abuse, and housing. The Anderson Community Development Department is also working with HUD to secure $1.4 million to purchase housing for the homeless. Shopping malls are expecting more people between now and New Year's Day because Hoosiers are using their gift cards, some making returns or exchanges. Tonight, our Anna Chalker talked with shoppers as they hit the stores.
As Black Friday kicks off the holiday shopping season, there you go. Malls all over central Indiana see more shoppers than throughout the rest of the year. And that was still the case Thursday.
I'm really happy to see that there's actually still stuff out there.
At the shops at Perry Crossing, several shoppers made it out for post-Christmas shopping.
I thought it was going to be a little more chaotic the day after Christmas.
With the parking lot in hands full, shoppers were able to get those last-minute holiday deals.
I got some makeup to refill, stock up on all my stuff that's empty.
While many of the people here at the shops at Perry Crossing may be returning or exchanging their own Christmas gifts, some I spoke to say they wanted to get out here and get some extra presents for their loved ones. People like Caleb Powers, who's been looking for more gifts for his brother.
I was looking for a book for my brother. He's always loved Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I always like giving, even if it's after Christmas, I love to buy things, give people, make people happy.
Even if people got everything on their list, some say they are glad to be out with family, still celebrating the holidays.
I'm very grateful for what we're able to have and what we're able to get.
A shopping experience to close out the holiday season. In Plainfield, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
So based on what our crews saw today, shoppers weren't really flooding malls, but crews did see many people on Mass Ave this afternoon supporting local businesses. Well, the awards keep coming for Colts running back Jonathan Taylor following his big performance last weekend. JT taking home the FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week after he led the Colts to that win against the Titans last weekend. He rushed for 218 yards, scored 3 touchdowns. Colts won 38-30. Colts still holding on to a slim chance to make the playoffs.